pretty awesome news I'm going to try out. Um, so bear with me on this one as I talk for a minute. I'm planning to open up another YouTube page. I'm keeping this one open for personal updates, personal life, stuff like this. But I'm going to create me another page that's going to be very separate from the personal life standpoint. I'm trying to figure out ways to get to a point of teaching lessons. I'm taking music lessons because part of me wanted to be a teacher one day, and one of these days, and I'm working on a teaching certification, and I want this page to kind of help me with having to help with some of the cost that's going to be for my program, and that's what I'm going to do. And also that can come in conjunction with hopefully in a way to have a job, you know, in the education field. So working and gearing towards that. My page is going to introduce some things that is going to be on the beginner level that will fascinate the whole beginning musician community. Like, um, musician meaning like I'm going to introduce how to read music. So any and all the basics that everybody has learned will be introduced. So that's going to be a first. I'm going to also do. I'm going to also introduce some instruments. You see back here, back of me would be my keyboard. I'll be introducing that. I will be introducing the bell kit, the bells, glockenspiels here. So it's going to cover piano and some percussion. And I'm going to also introduce drum pad too, since I don't have an actual snare drum to do things with. But I hope to hopefully get a personal one really soon to introduce for videos. But it's also going to be drum pad basic rudiments, stroke patterns for both the 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 glockenspiels and the drum pad, like basic grip, basic stroke. Piano is going to be mostly being basic finger patterns as I've learned them, And there's going to be some days where we're covering material, whether it's some basic theory, whether it be basic playing, like playing on one of these. And I'm going to also try to emphasize some of the piano chords to the famous songs that, well, for me and for any believers out there, I'm going to try to incorporate those to Christian music because those are being found everywhere. Every single chord known to man, I will teach it. And also, I'm going to introduce some music literacy in my new account. So, music literacy, going through some periods, talk a little bit, but try not to make it to the adult level. I'm going to try to make it interesting and bring it more into the kid level. Hopefully that will make some sense, Because I want this to be a lot more um, kids getting active on an instrument. That's what I want and what the outcome should be. And I want kids to, in the online community, to appreciate music. I know I'm not in the classroom just yet. And I am also working on my certification. I feel this would be a very good way that this is gonna help me get comfortable enough around people. So I'm using it. I'm using tools to my advantage. If that's okay, you know. So stay tuned. And like I said, I'm going to keep my current page up for personal life updates, things that come up. But I'm going to also make a separate page for just music content. That way it just keeps it two separate. So I hope there's some really awesome people out there that wants to learn from Happy Hannah. And see you about later.